Okay, I'm here with Caitlyn, Jenna, and Coach LeViere after today's 70-66 loss to region rival Toccoa Falls College. What did y'all think about today's game and your performance against the Screaming Eagles?
Well, going into the game, we had one main goal of out rebounding them, and we came close but didn't do that. And so, that was a disappointment and probably reflected in the overall score of the game. But again, super proud of how we fought and competed. We've obviously had some injuries we're fighting through and still feel really shorthanded. And so happy with competing, but just made enough mistakes that we couldn't overcome it without getting extra possessions by out rebounding them and making sure we took care of the ball really well. So disappointing in that.
Jenna and Caitlyn, I've talked with Coach quite a bit about the rebounding this year. How can y'all work on that for your games coming this weekend?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I think it's mostly just like motivation and energy. Anybody can rebound, so it's just you gotta be thinking about it as the shot's going up. You just gotta be continually thinking, I'm gonna get the ball. So it's really just a mindset type of thing.
What was said to the team, in a variety of the timeouts throughout the game? Y'all found yourself down in a 13-point deficit in the third quarter after keeping it very close through the first half, but you were able to battle it back and make it a 4-point game in the final. What was said and what did y'all, change to kind of fight back to claw out that deficit?
We talked a lot about taking our time to get a good shot, getting it to the paint, and looking to our shooters. And I think we successfully did that a lot, but in the first half we just rushed a lot of our shots, and that ended up hurting us.
This hasn't been it. Y'all haven't had an easy schedule. Y'all haven't had an easy season. What has been some of the biggest challenges that y'all have seen this year?
I would say the injuries for sure, because we thought we were going to have a lot more people, and we have really good people, but it's just when you have injuries and you don't have as many subs to go in and out and have fresh people, it can make it a little difficult.
So with that, how are y'all able to prioritize, rest and recovery? You're in the middle of I think a 5-game homestand right now, and, it's been a lot of games without a lot of time of rest and recovery. So how are y'all able to, be in the right mindset physically and mentally for, the games that you have played and then your upcoming games this weekend?
Yeah, I think we're taking a lot of time to stretch and ice after games to help prepare our bodies, fueling, eating the right food to get ready, do our best in the next games coming up. So
you do have 2 games this weekend, another important region game against Southeastern Baptist on Friday, followed by Warren Wilson on Saturday. What are you hoping to see out of your team's performance on the court this weekend?
For sure, a focus on the rebounding and continued emphasis on that and taking care of that basketball. We've played Southeastern once, so this semester I think good to have an opponent that we've played. And when Saturday we got Warren Wilson here, but a lot doesn't change for us based on opponent. It's really focusing on ourselves and making ourselves better, cleaning up our mistakes, getting a little better effort in some areas. A lot of little simple things that we've got to get better at, faking a pass and pivoting well, cutting better, simple things that we can do that'll help overall with the overall outcome of the game. But the outcome of the game is dependent on all the little things that we want to do right and just keep getting better, build better habits. So that'll be the focus this weekend, same as it was tonight. We've got to box out and get after the ball better. And so that's not going to change based on the opponent.